Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adiola and I upload videos about Africa, travel and lifestyle. So if you're interested in videos on those topics, do subscribe down below and join our community. So I am in a very exciting country because I don't see many people go to this country, especially go to the country how I plan to go to the country. I am in one of the world's smallest countries, I believe Africa's fourth smallest country, but I am in none other than Mauritius. I'm in Port Louis, which is the capital, and getting here has been a little bit of a saga, and if I'm honest, I haven't had the best experience, but I will keep an open mind because this is the first full day I'm having, and I don't have long here. I'm here on a long layover. Someone like me who doesn't drive, the taxi man, they are gonna make a lot of money from me, but I'm trying to do it on a budget. I ended up getting to the capital for, I would say, maybe about £10. I spent 400 from a taxi to the bus stop, and then from the bus stop to Port Louis, and then I walked from the terminal bus stop at Port Louis to my hotel. But I don't really recommend walking if you've got big suitcases like I do, because the roads are just not suitcase friendly and pedestrian friendly. Today I have a very exciting tour. I'm visiting the southern coast of the island, so I'm going to see more of the south. Unfortunately, my food tour for tomorrow was cancelled, but I might still try and go to the market. He said it's because all the market people will be on holiday, but we'll see. I will be spending New Year's here as well, so I'm super excited for that. But anyway, I'm yapping on. Let's go and experience Mauritius together, and I will take you along with me. Let's go. So I just made it to the souvenir shop. They've currently got a discount on. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like and then we'll move to the next destination. Okay, so we're just souvenir shopping at the moment. Quite a tight shop. It's so pricey. I managed to get a fridge magnet for about maybe £1.20, £1.25. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I need really.
Pressure full everywhere. Bills they wait every month. Rents no they forget once. Responsibility heavy load.
Okay.
So for example, why this is so light like this is because it's hollow inside. It seems to be one piece of wood, but it is all made from small planks, all glued. It's just like making a real one, but on a smaller scale. So the nails are just to keep it in place.
Just stage, a different kind of stage. Adults in no be childless. Nobody teach.
And what's the purpose of this? Is just ornament, like
yes,
a
decorative purpose.
Yeah.
But this is something which you find only in Mauritius. There's no other country still building fully handmade models like this.
Behind me is a temple. I'm not too sure if it's either Buddhist or Hindu temple. And as you can see, there's another one just there. So we're going to head to that one as well. And hopefully my guide can give me a bit more information. I'll ask him and then I'll feed back to you.
At the same time every day.
Okay, so behind me, as you can see, is the statue. Hopefully you can see all of it. If not, I will try and do a video showing you how the whole statue looks. There's an annual festival here, worshipping the god Shiva, where people walk. You can't take a car, you have to walk from wherever you live. So if you live in Port Louis, that's a couple of hours walk. And then you go to fetch the water, and then you take that water home, and then you pray to God Shiva. So it's really, really interesting to see, and this is an active religious site, so just be mindful of that and be respectful if you ever do that.
Nobody teach us this way. Smile for outside, stress inside.
We have just arrived at the temple. where the statue, you saw the front part of the statue, but you have to walk a little bit to get to the temple, and behind it is a natural reservoir where people collect the water that I mentioned. I did also forget to mention that this is in the Hindu religion, and that's a predominant religion in Mauritius. So let's go explore the reservoir.
Tryna balance heart and go. If nobody tell you today, you dey try and that's okay. I doubt it no be child play, but we still
You can come anytime they like.
Anytime, every day you want.
And it seems like it's not like a big sermon or big speech. It's just you come, you pray, and then you go. And why is there a bell? I saw someone ringing it, and I saw some.
To break all the negativities.
Okay. Success. Okay.
The son of Shiva.
Son of Shiva. Okay.
Shiva as well. And with the elephant head.
Ganesh. Okay.
Shiva's second son.
Oh, okay. This one is the sun. Yes.
through confusion and delay. We still dey fight every day. I doubt it no be child play, but we no go fade.
So we're just walking in the national park now, and we are heading to the waterfalls.
If you dey feel lost sometimes, I know we all dey figure life out.
Okay, so I've just made it to the next destination, which is the Black River Gorge. My guide is just checking if it's open because there's like a string of tape. The same thing police use to cordon places. That's what they've used to put on here. And though they don't have like a winter/rainy season, right now there is a bit of rain, so sometimes it can be slippery and quite dangerous for tourists to go. So he's just checking.
We can go from here to down.
Uh-huh.
So I can drop you here. You go with the guy to explore the valley,
Uh-huh.
and I collect you downstairs.
Okay.
Tamarind. You see the Black River, the Grand Rivière
Yeah.
Noire. So we are here. We go down through the valley
Uh-huh.
until the Black River.
Okay.
So we were
Wow.
at the Alexandra before.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. The slave used to hide in the forest, so as
Okay.
the owners don't go to find them. You know, whereas
Uh-huh.
inside there is very dark because the trees are very high,
Covering.
and to find them in there was very difficult, and
Uh-huh.
even during the night. So
Uh-huh.
they can hide themselves during slavery and run away. All Mauritian house they have one, and the food that they cook in there is very very tasty. It's unique taste, and it's cooked on the wood. So they keep the culture.
Yes.
So yeah.
Light up, phone down, silence loud for my room now. Another night where I no sleep, too many thoughts where I dey keep. Yeah.
Okay, so I've just made it to the Chamarel, can't remember, Chamarel Valley of Colours. Behind me is an autumn waterfalls, which I took some pictures and videos, which I'll show you. Now off to see the 7 colours. So behind me, as you can see, are the Chamarel 7 colours. So this was formed originally very naturally because Mauritius is an island, so it was formed from volcano ash. Over time, the different sulfurs, the different chemicals mixed in together, and now we have this beautiful, beautiful landscape over here. I feel like my camera is not picking up as well as it should be, but I will show you what it looks like.
Why am I so still the searchlight every single?
Okay, so we've just made it to the viewpoint. As you can see, the rocks behind me, so vibrant, so colourful. I'll show you a better view of it as well.
Sleep, I find dark room thoughts, they tell me true side. Dark room thoughts. I don't lose love with you before.
We're on our way to the second viewpoint. It is so gorgeous here. And then there are also some giant tortoises as well. So we'll try and see that quickly as well.
Jealousy, they move slow. Sometimes I wish make I disappear. Just more peace without fear. I dey ask God wetin I miss. Why joy no fit stay like this? If life be gift, why heavy?
Okay, so we've just made it to the last point of the tour, and this place is called Sharmel, and it's a rum making factory. So we'll get to learn how local Mauritian rum is made in the distillery, and then also get to taste it as well. So I think that's the perfect way to end the trip, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Here we do the agricultural rum, which is done with the pure sugarcane juice. And the pure sugarcane juice is called Kongu.
So over here, you can see the highest mountain there, which is Black Rock Mountain. Very 44% rum. Let's try it. Okay, so this is a vanilla rum. We're trying this one. This one, oh my god, no. And it's been aged, has a bit of honey and vanilla extract. So cheers. This is the second to last one. This is kind of our best. It smells really, really good. So let's try it.
That's amazing.
I knew this is going to be the one I like the most, and it is the one I like the most. Okay, so we just got done at the rum tasting tour. I am tipsy. That was a really good experience, really fun, and it was good to taste local Mauritian rum. And good morning. Today is day 2 in Mauritius, and today is my second full day in the country. I planned to do a few things. My plans did get hindered a little bit this morning by the rain, so I slept in, and I do feel actually quite refreshed. So sometimes things don't go to plan, but it's a positive. So I will still try and do everything I plan to do. I'll tell you what I plan to do. I want to go to the nature park, but I want to take bus to get there, so that's going to be a journey in itself. I did search it up and it does seem doable, but it does seem like a very long journey. I wanted to see the Central Market, the cathedral, and a few other things, but they're all very close to each other, so it should be doable. Google Maps isn't the best here. Even there, they've got their own maps, and I've downloaded all of them. I can link them down below if you guys also want to try it. Downloaded all of them, and they actually seem worse. So I will just show you how I go about the day and how I get to the different places that I'm going. So yeah, let's go. Guys, I don't actually think I mentioned to you that it's actually New Year's Eve, and I had a tour yesterday, and I was asking my driver, what's the plan, what's gonna happen for New Year's. It doesn't look like much happens here. It's a very slow-paced island, much slower than I was expecting. He said most people just chill at home, spend time with the family, which is lovely, but kind of was expecting more. I did hear, however, some fireworks go off last night, so I'm thinking down by the harbour, the main kind of port in Port Louis, there might be a few like fireworks, a few shows, so I might go and see that.
Maybe healing take time. Maybe pain a part of climb. Maybe all this silent war.
Okay, this is the first stop, the cathedral. Let's head inside quickly and see. Not expecting much. It is a cathedral, but still, it's a good attraction.
But I still dey breathe. But I still believe, even when my heart feel done. You dey still dey born that ground us. No go body my hope.
We just made it to the garden now, and we're about to enter. Let's go. So just look at the trees on the way in. That's the entrance here, and this is another part. And then it says right opposite is the National Museum, so we'll have a look for that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I've just got to the National Museum. They've told me because of New Year's they're closing at 12. It's 11:53 right now, so I have literally 5 minutes just to zoom past everything. So we're gonna do this in a rush. You're not gonna hear much talking from me. Let's go.
They teach us waiting life be. I know no before, till I lose you. When you enter my life that time, everything just they align. Your smile bright past sunrise, you show me truth without this.
Those of you who don't know as well, Mauritius was home to the now extinct dodo birds. There were very few countries, if not Mauritius was the only country to have these birds, and they are everywhere. You will see them everywhere. I am now heading to the central market, and I actually was supposed to have a tour today, but they cancelled my tour because they said that the central market will be closed because people are celebrating New Year's. I'm hoping my tour guide got it wrong and it's at least open. Maybe not every stall, but some stalls. But we're about to see. We're heading there now.
You tell me, say slow down. Don't let this world make you drown. You teach me how to breathe, how to forgive and be.
So I'm assuming he meant the food market is closed because the general market is open actually, and it's very, very bustling. They're not closing anytime soon. I'll show you what it looks like.
No, they wait for man. Love no, they stay if you no stand. Now I understand too late. Some things no fit duplicate. Love teach me life, but I learn I'm through pain. Now I know say heart no big game. Love teach me life, more than money and fame.
So I want you guys to know, even though we are in a busy market and there are so many shops selling pretty much the same thing, they are not, there's people everywhere, they are not cheap. The average shirt is going for about £6-7 still in a market, so things are not cheap on the island. So I don't know what the obsession with logos are, but everything has a logo. I just want a plain shirt, just a plain shirt. Nope, everything must have a logo. Can you see? Everything. Okay, so I've just made it to the mosque now. I wasn't in appropriate attire to enter anyway, but I was hoping for a little bit more. I thought it would be a bit more grandiose. I'm off to Chinatown now, and then we're heading. It's been very hectic in the market. I did manage to get 2 tops, which I'm happy about. And they came to £2.50, so it's just over £4. Not too bad.
Me 5 feet turn back time. I go hold you tight, 'cause love teach me life. 'Cause love teach me life.
You could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart. But you walked past me like it wasn't there, and just pretend like you didn't care.
Okay guys, so I have just made it to the waterfront, and unfortunately I think I'm gonna give up my hope of going to Casella Nature Park. Not because it's not doable, it's definitely doable, but I wasted a lot of time, so I do not have enough time to get there. By bus, if I'm lucky, it will take me an hour and a half. It's already 2 o'clock, and the ride, it's only one ride I wanted to go on. That ride closes at 4 p.m. and it also costs £25 to get in. So I'm just doing the mental maths, £25, and then let's say an extra 10 to get there. If I want to eat, an extra maybe £15-20. It's not really worth it for one ride. So there's music here, everyone feels very festive down at the waterfront, so I'm just going to enjoy it, show you what it looks like, probably head back to my hotel, cool off, relax, and then come back to the waterfront actually for New Year's, because there should be some fireworks and things going on. Let's go.
Maybe you don't move on.
Okay guys, hello. It is now officially evening time and it is 10:30, so that means we have an hour and a half till New Year's. It takes me about half an hour to walk down. I'm praying, I already know the answer, but I'm praying there will be somewhere where I can have dinner and then actually walk down to the waterfront. I've already been hearing fireworks all throughout the day, but I'm also quite anxious just because I've spoken to so many Mauritians and I asked them like, okay, so what's happening for New Year's? All of them are saying everyone's staying in their house. Everyone, yeah, they have fireworks and they might put out fireworks, but there is no like show by the waterfront, or there's nothing really. Everyone's just doing it in their house. And when I looked online, all I could see was like hotels and resorts. They were having their own like fireworks show, but they were all in the north, and I'm in Port Louis, the capital, and the kind of majority of like resorts lie on the northern coast and also western coast. So though I'm on the western coast, I'm not right at the top, I'm not right at the north where the Grand Bassal or Grand Bay is, I believe that's what it's called. So unfortunately for me, yeah, there's probably not going to be much, but I will still walk around and I will check it out and I'll take you with me. Let's see. Okay, so I am heading to the waterfront now. Oh, I can see some fireworks. It's making me excited, but I don't see any people, though I am a little bit far away. So I'm gonna give it some time to get there, but I don't see any people. And my hotel said usually at this time of night it's not the best time to be walking out, especially alone. He said if you're in a group it's fine, but alone, but we'll see. So I have just gone to the police and spoken to the police. They said it's okay to walk, but they're not sure if something's going on by the waterfront. I have an hour to get there. It will take me about 15 minutes to get there, but I have an hour, and yeah, I will show you. I'm really hoping something's happening. Otherwise, I'll be upset with myself that I chose to spend New Year's here, because my original plan was to leave today and spend it in the next country. But I said, no, let's try something new. So please, Mauritius, don't let me down. Okay, we just made it to the waterfront with an hour to spare. So I've seen a restaurant that's open. I don't know if they're just doing drinks, but I'm gonna give it a try.
If you good when they knock like drum, school fees they come, relationship they demand time, but also they demand grind, trying to balance everything, like rope with that and tin. Sometimes I miss those days when life is simple ways, no mortgage, no deep stress, just small.
Okay, and just like that, my short time here in Mauritius has come to an end. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed seeing some of what you can see in the country and what you can do on a budget as well, and without a car. So I'll be taking you back the same journey that I took here to show you it's more than possible to get to the airport, from the airport to Port Louis on a budget. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.